this is why I get so mad when you get into these debates with people and they're trying to compare resumes when one guy lacks so many great fighters. Sergio fucking Martinez, Paul Williams, Manny Pacquiao in 2009, not in fucking 14 or 15 when you guys finally fought. The name Miguel Cotto undefeated, Margarito. There was names there, Lee, that would have made him legendary. That Paul Williams and Sergio Martinez are two of the biggest fights Floyd never took. I'm dead serious about that. That whole bullshit that Paul Williams and Floyd never fought because they were both Al Haymon fighters, that was Floyd's Tommy Hearns. He doesn't understand that. Sergio Martinez was one of the baddest boxers at the time. I believe he was ranked number 2 when Floyd was ranked number 1, yet they never get it on. And Martinez chased Floyd for years, but people don't like talking about this. Instead, I got to talk about the Victor Ortiz fight. Go ahead, Lee. I'm done.
Just 20 minutes ago on Twitter, Oscar De La Hoya, along with WBC president Fat Sam Suleiman Jr., whatever the fuck his name is. Guess what, Andrew? They're making a special belt for Canelo Golovkin too.
Belts. Is there even a WBC?
Now it's a real fight.
Yeah, exactly, right? We got the diamonds.
Unbelievable.
Lee, is there even a real WBC belt anymore? Is it
no? Oscar De La Hoya. He's my hero.
Hey, where are they getting all these jewels from? That's one thing I want to know too. I bet you it's dirty.
No, they're blood diamonds. I mean, that would make the most sense, right?
They sure do put out a lot of these diamond belts, these gold belts, these belts with a lot of jewels on them. Where's the money coming from? Does the WBC get paid for these special belts?
Andrew, this just 6 hours ago, this big tweet that literally got no tweets, no likes, and no comments. Wait, it got one comment. Cornelius Canine Brundridge quoted, and I'm saying, no more being quiet. The bark is back and the bite is vicious. No. I'm coming for that number 1 spot.
Ow. Number 1 spot of what?
I don't know.
154, 160?
Does Canine actually know that boxing's passed him by?
Yeah, way by.
That's why Jesus Christ is why I'm the champ. It says so on his Twitter account. God, I love Twitter. I'm probably the only one who read that, by the way. Poor Canine. I feel bad. Nobody else probably picked up on that Canine quote. We broke a story. We broke a story here today. Canine is back.
We broke a story last week. Told you. I told you they would be hot for Matisse versus Pacquiao, Lee. Roach was all over it this week. They actually want to get that fight signed. Did you hear what Matisse said? Oh, where is it at?
No.
Matisse said he felt like retiring in the stool. No, he said if he would have lost, he would have retired. And I fucking told you, Lee. I told you that guy looked like he wanted to quit in the corner all over again. Here you got HBO. Oh, this is a terrible fight. This is a terrible fight. Matisse was on the edge of giving it up again. Oh, they took that guy's potion away. They never told us what it was either. Nobody knows what that man was smelling in the corner, but he lost as soon as they took it away.
Andrew, this just in from 8 hours ago.
Give it to me.
Justin
Bieber?
You know Bieber?
Yeah.
He's taking boxing.
Oh, God, again?
Just saying. I'll probably challenge for the ring pound for pound in no time.
I want to see Pacquiao and Matisse. It's a great fight. Great fight, Lee. I'm trying to look up things that I missed, too.
Oh, you got to be kidding. It's in High Times. I got to read this. Right, I found our feature story of the week. Thanks to our favorite episode. It's on Twitter where nobody talks boxing. It's Twitter. It's Twitter. It's Twitter. Boxing champion Shannon Briggs says cannabis saved his life.
Yes. Yeah, he's on a weed farm. Everybody's growing, Lee.
As both medical and recreational cannabis continue to slowly intertwine with mainstream society and increase the amount of prominent figureheads, celebrities, and athletes alike. Is Shannon Briggs actually
Yeah.
a celebrity or a figurehead? Shannon Briggs, a former heavyweight champion, falls under the latter category. A well-known athlete vying for the usage of weed in their respective sports. The 46-year-old Briggs is expected to make another boxing comeback, fighting heavyweight trash talker Tyson Fury. I wanted to kill myself, but here I am. I'm in great shape. I'm going to become heavyweight champion of the world for the third time, and the whole world is going to be saying, "Let's go, champ." What's better than that? Briggs said. It's brutal. Oh, really? What is he saying here? What is this crazy shit? It's brutal. 64,000 died when we have natural cannabis plants, and we could save lives and get people off of heroin addiction. And here we are not using it.
God. Yeah,
give the people what they need.
Buddy.
The people need hemp.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you.
They need cannabis plants to get off of heroin, Briggs pleaded. And natural prescribed drugs, OxyContin, and these different pain relievers, and get people addicted. Man, I prescribed Cerritos. I was prescribed Cerritos, which I've never heard of, Xanax, and Zoloft. They ballooned me up to 400 pounds. I wanted to kill myself, but fortunately, this plant saved my life.
Yeah.
Why is it not being sold to the world? Big Pharma must be involved. We got to stop this. We got to come together and save lives, pleaded Shannon. Oh, Shannon.
Yeah, that, don't know too many
the biggest
guys
story
that
about
are
Shannon Briggs
kicking
is high
heroin
times.
by rolling joints, Lee. Sorry, I can't believe that one.
Yeah, it's pretty shocking.
When you're on the heroin kick, believe me, you're way past weed there, buddy.
Do you have experience with that?
No, I'm just telling you. There's no way.
I don't. I look.
There's no way. People are like, dude, I need a fix, but if I can't get one, you got a joint? Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. That's a bunch of bullshit. Can't buy that one. Weed does not stop heroin addiction. Stop it.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't.
I can safely tell you that hemp and marijuana does not stop cocaine addiction either.
I mean, Lee,
I can safely tell you that as a former fan of the cocaine, that it doesn't work. Of the cocaine.
That was funny.
How long ago did I do cocaine? We called it the cocaine.
There's guys that are mad that Shannon Briggs said that. It's kind of setting back the whole movement, man. Don't put out false shit. They're trying to get it cleared on every other medical reason. Don't start lying out there. Oh, stops heroin addiction. Stop it.
Let's see if I can find one more story to... Okay. Teddy Atlas on February 5th on social media said, Golovkin is slipping. There is no doubt about it. He's picking Canelo to win the rematch on the 5th.
Yeah, and what I wanted to know is who Teddy picked before in the first fight. Because I could have swore he went with Golovkin, but...
I want to know who actually cares what Teddy Atlas has to say.
Now that he's lost his ESPN gig, yeah, you would think...
Because he's a fucking lunatic.
Yes, I think ESPN's telecast misses him just a tad, though. I do got to say that. Timothy Bradley is being your inside boxing coach, trainer / inside guy. He's supposed to tell you everything. He doesn't do it for me. The other two guys, they're finding their way. But no, I think they missed Teddy. Teddy was a one-man show, man. Teddy could take that whole telecast by himself. He just didn't know when to stop. That was Teddy. Teddy would say shit, and you'd be sitting there watching the program like, he can get away with this? Like, the promoters don't get mad at him when he's literally calling their fight a fix? Or ESPN doesn't sit him down and tell him to control himself? So
nobody cares. Yeah, well, yeah. He's Teddy Atlas. He's off his medication again. You just kind of got to go with it.
The Jeff Horn is what did him in. He went way overboard in Australia. That's what was the final straw, it looked like. And then I guess he kept calling out the news guy's credentials right there on air.
And that'll do it for this week on Twitter. Come on, Twitter. Yeah, let's find out what they're talking about on Twitter. Twitter, yeah, social media and boxing. Twitter. That's our newest segment.
Not good.
You're not going with it?
That was it. What a boring week. What do we got? Do we got any fights?
No, that was actually a pretty compelling week because we hadn't actually talked about two of the biggest fights coming, two of the biggest stories. I mean, realistically speaking, Floyd's going to fight again, and he's going to make $500 million for some ridiculous reason fighting in a cage. Because we'll all watch it. We're all fucking whores. We're whores. I'll throw my money at the TV.
Yep.
I'm with Oscar de la Hore. I'll throw my money at the TV. And secondly, I'm all over Triple G Canelo, right? It's a 7-5 fight. The only question is, can Triple G change what he did and switch those 2 rounds?
For me, they're forcing this one on me. I'll watch it. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't think it was controversial the first time. I think it's going to be the same exact fight this time. We'll see if they give it to Saul this time around. I really can't see them. At some point, they've got to let Saul Alvarez move on with his career and take over boxing. I don't know why they did this, made him wait this extra fight. Didn't think the fight was that close. And this is someone who liked Triple G's whole career. It's just that it's when you look at who's the better boxer, he lands on Canelo, and that's why I had him winning decision. And during the night, Triple G didn't do shit to this guy. He really did. He didn't land that many punches. He didn't. He landed. They talk about. I can't keep going, Lee. Like, do you understand why that's so big in a Triple G fight? That's almost like. Have they ever did that for Chavez? When we watched the Chavez-Whitaker, did they ever go, oh, my God, Chavez just landing an incredible jab? No, because that's not what these guys are supposed to do. We don't watch Triple G because of a jab. If his best punch is a jab, he lost that night. Yeah, get out of here. That wasn't his fight. He didn't fight his fight. I know that. In the rematch, Triple G better bring it back. He better get Canelo to the ropes and start bringing the pressure. Not all the smiling, not throwing a jab, missing a right hand, and Canelo's gone. He's got to watch out for that. But Canelo's in his prime, Lee. 26 years old, 27 years old. He's in his prime. The other guy's freaking, 35, 36?
Yep. Which takes us to our final segment of the day, the boxing schedule, brought to you by LasVegasDiscount.net. We have music for it. Hey, boxing schedule is on for this week. We're going to talk the boxing schedule for the week. Boxing schedule, boxing schedule.
Mexican Americans. That's what she sounded like.
We will start, because you guys are probably listening to this on the 7th. That means that on Thursday the 8th on UFC Fight Pass,
Isn't that
Roy
crazy?
Jones... What?
Isn't that crazy? What is
UFC
that all
Fight
about?
Pass? Yeah. The final fight of Roy Jones Jr. career in Pensacola. UFC Fight Pass on Thursday night. Roy Jones is taking on Scott Sigmund and his buddy, the Sea Monster. Sigmund the Sea Monster.
Hey,
Scott
Lee.
Sigmund, Sea Monster. At a cruiserweight weight. He didn't even try to make weight for this. Well, fuck it. We'll fight a cruiserweight.
Hey, Lee.
Yeah.
Do you think they're testing what his
Yes,
views
of
will
course
be
they
on,
are.
on
Of
the
course
Fight
they
Pass?
are.
That's not a good. I don't think that's a good.
Of course they are.
Huh?
They've got a platform. Okay, I'm going to talk marketing.
There you go.
If I own a platform that produces fight television on a weekly basis, forget that it's all UFC or submission grappling, all right? Or even pro wrestling for that matter. Why wouldn't I, with so much boxing around, why wouldn't I send a camera and 2 guys out there to go capture boxing? Especially with a name like Roy Jones Jr.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right, that's why you do it. It's just cheap, free. They didn't pay for this. It's free. It's free content. What are you sending? You're sending 2 cameras. Yeah, you're sending 2 cameras and 2 commentators, probably 2 locals at that. Okay? And I'll give you an example. On Friday night in Dallas, Roy Jones Jr. promotion, the people I know in Vegas, very nice people, their main event is Jimenez taking on Lagos, and it's on BN Sports. BN Sports is just a platform, and I guarantee they're not paying for the fights. They're just televising these fights because they know people will watch. And if I know people will watch, then I can sell advertising, right? Why do we have LasVegasDiscount.net as a sponsor for the show? Because the 4 people we have listening to the show might want to go to Vegas at some point, and therefore, that's how the game works.